So I'm going to introduce our next speaker now. Our next speaker, I don't want to say too much about her because she's going to talk about herself, but she is a woman who went through the Refcode program as a participant. And I'll compare her to me a little bit. She has a master's degree in computer science, whereas I have never taken a computer science class. So she outranks me by far educationally. And I look up to her a lot in a lot of things. She's a compassionate person. She's a smart person. But I think what you'll see more than anything else that matters for at least her career journey is that she is self-motivated. She's somebody who knew what she wanted, or I should say she found what she wanted to pursue, and she went after it until she got it. She has a lot of motivation, and another word for that is grit. She's somebody who knew what she wanted and she went after it until she got it. And I think that's really admirable. So Selamawit, please come up and let's start your presentation. And be thinking about questions you want to ask her as well. Can you give her a little welcome with some applause?
And you have to really put your mouth right up on the mic.
Thank you, Brendan. And
Really close to the mic.
okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our meetup. And I am a little bit nervous right now because I didn't expect to see you all today. I mean, a lot of people are new people are here, and I'll try to make out myself after I start talking. Okay, and my name is Selamawit. I'm from Ethiopia. I'm going to talk about a little bit about my journey from Ethiopia to America. The first day I came to US was April 12, 2018, and by the time I came here, I don't have like any family members here, like blood related, or maybe my sponsors can be my family, but he's not like really my family member, and also I don't have people that I know, and I don't know much about US, and most of you, I don't know if you have been through that kind of feelings, like you don't have anybody, or feeling lonely, or something like that. And after that, I just got my first job as a cashier in a big grocery market, which is closer to Clarkston. And I worked over there for 6 months, and I didn't found like real friends over there. Most of the people are like older than me, or kind of people who don't talk like the same common conversation with you. Maybe most of them are like have families, kids, and focus on their family, kids, something like that. But me, I was not like that. I mean, I don't have kids, I don't have something like that, and all I was thinking was about my education and how can I like focus on that and be in professional jobs, and I didn't found that thing in that environment, and it was even hard for me to make like friends, and also to get informations from that environment. And I was just like, I just became like, it was very tough for me by the time. It's not only for me, for most of us who came from other countries. because we don't have like here we don't have like the same culture, the same environment like where we were back home, and it wasn't easy like to find yourself in this new environment. And as I told you, I couldn't get like any information about my education or any professional jobs. And when I was back home, my background was civil engineering, and I have like some. I cannot say like real experience, but I have some experiences like learning from a company like an apprentice, and also I just took like a course when I was studying my bachelor degree. I just took like a coding course with C++ class, and also I have a certificate with computer maintenance, like with a 4 months training from Cisco Networking Academy. But I was really interested in computer related stuff. And then after like I just gave up like in everything in US in 2 months, and I just really want to go back to my family. And I remember that time. One time I just cried. Next to somebody that I don't really know that much, because there wasn't even a person that I can share my feelings by the time. And when I was back home, things were different, really different. I became like a little bit emotional, and I have like good friends over there that I can talk every day, or I can meet every day, like after 5, after work, after class. We talk everything, we share everything, and we do have like a culture of helping each other. Most of you know, in your country, you know about this. And here I became like a little bit scared even to talk or ask or anything, to do something, and it was really hard. That was the reason that I just gave up. And also I was working as an assistant lecturer in a university when I was back home, and so there was over expectation sometimes when we move from somewhere to America. Like we feel like we were gonna get everything like easily from America, but that wasn't true for me. I mean, for most of us, and it needs something like to do it by yourself. Like you need to dig into it, and finally you will get what you want, maybe, or things will be different for you. It depends anyway what you're gonna get. And then I asked my sponsor in the second month. I just want to go back to Ethiopia, and he said no, because he was responsible for me. And there's one thing back home, like when we were told like people who lives over here, now it is getting better, but like a few years back, someone that moves from Ethiopia or some other country, he will come and work like only labor jobs, like maybe a dishwasher, maybe a cleaner. That's what we told over there. And even my families were not interested, or were not happy when I come to US, because they know that I have like a professional job over there, and I can have or like pursue another degrees or anything, or do my stuff over there. Sorry. And then I asked him, he's responsible for me, and he said no. And then one thing that I told about myself, we never met in person. I only know him over the phone, and he don't know about me, the way I grew up, or he don't know anything about us or something like that. I used to live with them, and I asked him like, if I'm not going back home, I have to move out of this state, going somewhere. I have a cousin in Virginia, and I asked him. He said no to that too. And finally, um, finally he told me like to stay here. And I asked him one more thing: if I'm staying here, I want to live by myself. I don't want to live with you. I want to be in my own environment, and I want to do my own stuff, and I want to run for myself. And that's what I told him. I want to be strong. I want to fight for everything. And he said, okay. Then I just moved out in the second month, and I start over my life. And I told myself, like, I haven't done anything to. I haven't done anything to the things what I was looking for. So I started my life starting from that time and try it again. And I told myself I have to like participate in non-profit organizations or volunteering or something like that, because I heard this thing when I was back home, like volunteering. In America, it has like a great value, like when you volunteer or something like that. I heard about that thing when I was back home, and I started doing like that. And I joined Friends of Refuge, and also in Friends of Refuge, they also give it. Employ. They have like job access for people, like a labor job or anything. And that was the reason I went the first time I went over there. But they have more than that, like that. Like they have the volunteering things and plus the Refcode. And I joined the Refcode, and I learned the introduction to HTML and CSS. And we graduated and get certified from Refcode. Then after that, I didn't stop in Refcode, because I'm not a kind of person like I can study by myself or learn by myself by watching like YouTube or reading by myself. I know I'm too lazy. I know that part. I still have that that problem. So I have decided to study my master's degree. I joined Maharishi International University in 2019 in August. And this might be also an answer for your question. In Maharishi International University, there were a lot of students. It is international, from different continents or countries or places, and our program is software development. And it is only for the software development is for the US industry, like people who have like a citizen and green card, and also with zero experience in coding. Most of my classmates, almost like more than 80% of the students don't have any background of coding. They don't know anything. But to join the club, there will be an entrance exam. But for that, you need to know a little bit about it, like by studying. They have like resources over their website. And it was 1 year class, and sometimes it is getting like, it was tough, and for most of the students, also for me in some courses, it was a little bit tough. And we have like an intensive class. We're gonna be like studying. I mean, we're gonna be taking courses 6 days. 5 days plus Saturday half day, and we don't even have like a time for ourselves. And it is very rural area. It is located in Iowa, and we are out of the big cities. And it is good for somebody who's looking for like a real education or school environments. You will not be distracted with anything, since it is located out of the cities, big cities or like urban areas. So you cannot work other jobs, or you cannot do anything, just focusing only the class. And it is like a block course, like you will take one course per month. And the only time we're gonna be like enjoying ourselves was like after the final exam on the fourth weeks. On the fourth week, the final exams mostly will be on Thursday on the fourth week, and Thursday afternoon, Saturday and Sunday. That would be our only time for like taking a breaks. So it was very intensive, and after 1 year we graduated, and then after that I just moved back to Atlanta, and I started the job hunting, and it was also not easy to get a job, because since starting from the COVID time, they are looking like people who have experiences like a senior developer like level, something like that, and also real US experiences like full-time job experiences. And I don't really have like US experience, and it wasn't really easy for me to get a job. And one day I just got a call from a friend, Santayo, and she just told me Brenton is looking for somebody who just want to work for Code the Dream. And she asked me if I'm okay with it. Yeah, I want to work, even whether they paid me or they are not paying me. So, and Brenton also texted me and over the Slack, and he just told me, and I just accepted, and he referred me to the Code the Dream. And then after Code the Dream, I just got the interview, and I just got the offer, and worked for 10 months with Code the Dream. And after that, also like I wasn't even satisfied with my life. I mean, I feel like I did my best to achieve my studies and everything, but I'm feeling still like alone here, and I feel like I have to go back home and visit my family. I have to visit them, and I just did it. I just went to Ethiopia and visit my family. I stayed with them for 2 months, and then I came back. Then after that, I started applying for other jobs, working beside working for the Dream. Then I just got another offer for a big company in TCS company, and they have another clients which is called Nielsen Corporation, located in Chicago. So for now it will be remote until COVID, and plus I just got another offer from Code the Dream as a board member of Code the Dream. So this is my story in a short, but I think I make it very long. Do you have any question?
Amazing. So this is an eye-opening. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
But this is not the end of your life. It's again another door, another court of life. So encode it, decode it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Selamawit.
Thank you so much.
Very much.
Amen.
Any other questions for Selamawit? Maybe one more.
So, that's a lot. Looking back on it, do you think it was luck or grit that got you here?
I'm sorry.
Do you think it was luck or grit? Do you
Um,
think it was hard work, or do you think that something just fell in the right spot for you?
Sometimes I feel like it is luck. Sometimes I feel like it's the result of working hard or not giving up or like motivating yourself every time. Like I can do it, but because like I mean I have seen like a lot of different people. We are not different, I know, but sometimes some things make you like in different levels. For example, there are a lot of people out there who want to like also do the professional jobs, but they feel like they cannot do it because maybe the first thing will be for most of the immigrants is language barrier, and for that also like I know some people like they didn't give up with that. They really I mean they just went to school like to learn English. That is something like that's the first step. Like if you feel like you have like a problem with something, you need to focus on the solution instead of the problem itself. So go if you could find like if you already know the problem, you know you will find a solution. Our first problem is most of people we are not able to find our problems. That's the first problem in my opinion or in my feeling. And when I tell you about my story, I just told I was speaking about like I saw myself that I wasn't doing anything except seeing the environment that surrounds me, but I wasn't focusing about what I have done or what my problem was. And after I moved out, as I told you, I started working on myself, and that's how I just did it step by step. And my other problem was like expecting everything will happen at the same time. That wasn't the reality. The reality is everything will go step by step. Even after I graduated and after I got my job in Kota Dream, there was a time like I felt like depressed. I never had that feeling before when I was back home, but here I started feeling like that feeling. Whenever I feel like today is Friday, I'm gonna start thinking what I'm gonna do in Saturday and Sunday. I feel empty in Saturday and Sunday, and that was my depression, or that was my that was the thing that takes me to the bad environment. But then I told myself I have to stop right here, and I started even working in Amazon during the weekends because I don't want to find myself like sleeping the whole day on my bed and thinking about like bad things, like failure. Like, what if I don't get another job? What if I don't get paid a lot? Or like, blah blah. What? Actually, I have a lot of loan for the school, like more than 50,000. And I also that was the biggest thing that makes me think about a lot of bad things. And I have to take the risk. I know the risk. I mean, there is no risk actually. If you don't take the risk, you cannot like, you cannot change yourself. And even when I sometimes talk with people, why 50? So they complain sometimes. Why you take like that kind of money, something like that. So if I don't take a risk, I'm gonna like be for the rest of my life. You're gonna find me like this. I have to try it and do that. And so sometimes it is a good work. I mean, working hard, and also sometimes it is luck.
You're incredibly brave. No, that's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think I didn't mention the how I came to US. I just came with a diversity visa. If you know about it, yeah,
You're
that's
lucky. Man, they go to the transport.
Thank you. Any more questions?
Thank you. I think winning the diversity visa was lucky, but everything after that was hard work, and that's why she succeeded. Was the hard work for many years, and she never gave up. I saw that over many years. She never gave up. Every time I saw her or met her, she was doing something else, working towards her goal, and that's what it takes. That's what it takes. So the pizza is here, and I'm really glad that we had some time to go dive into questions and hear this amazing story. Thank you to both of our speakers tonight. I really appreciate what you shared. I think that we all got a lot out of it. We are running, in terms of our timeline, we're running a little bit